Vanguard show.
Yes, welcome to the Vanguard Show on podcast. This is Malik Ishmael, host. Today is Sunday, November 8th, 2020. The Vanguard Show is being sponsored by From Old Guard to Vanguard, a second generation Panther, as well as From Old Guard to Vanguard photo exhibit. Both available on, in terms of information at least, on Facebook. And so you can definitely check it out there. And today I have a very special guest, Brother Naeem Shaw, aka the Ghost. How you doing, brother?
Very well, very well. How
Yeah.
about yourself?
Oh, good, good, brother. And like I said, a little bit of your history, brother. I know you're originally from Philadelphia. I call it the city of artistry as well. A wonderful artist, muralist, traveler, all the above. And my wife and I had a tremendous experience in checking out one of your exhibitions. I think Brother Brian Abear was a collaborator on that. And you had most recently you had another one. So tell us about the first one we went to and how that came about, and also the most recent one.
First one was done at Zanai Artistic Retail and Gallery.
Okay.
Uh, my man Brian put it together. It was he and I met through Dion at Zanai, and she brought him over to my spot. He checked out my stuff,
Mm,
and we made it happen from there. And Brian's a cool dude. Love
absolutely.
work. Love, he's a good friend and someone that I look forward to working with more. As far as the last, it was the ending.
Mm, okay.
It was like the closing, and it took so long because of COVID. You know what I mean? COVID has shut everything down.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, I know one thing. It was
So
a very a nice
basically,
event. Yeah.
my work
Mm,
stayed there way much longer than it was of the time and 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 the exposure that I gave. So that's that.
oh,
And also,
wonderful.
I want to.
Hello. Oh, I think you got taken out, brother. Can you come back in? Okay. I think you're coming back. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You went
I'm
out for a minute. It's all good. Can you hear me now? 'Cause I can't hear you.
go with this again.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We can roll with it like this. I was going to say that. Oh, go ahead. I was going to say that Pablo Picasso once said that our goal in life is to discover our gift. Our purpose in life is to give it away. When did you first discover your gift?
Oh, that's a good question. First of all, let me answer the second part of first.
Okay.
I I love giving my work away. I tried to give you a piece, but you turned it down. But it's all good. And I
No,
wind
no,
up
no.
giving
Just
that
because
piece
my
away to
wife,
someone
that was
else.
my wife. Because I don't want you to get nothing free because you're a tremendous artist. But go ahead.
Um, when did I discover it? Wow. Actually, I only discovered it a few years ago. You know,
Oh, okay.
um, it's been with me my whole life,
Right.
and it would come and it would leave and it would come. And I would. It's my best relationship. You understand what I mean? It's
Yeah.
my longest and it's my most serious relationship. And
Okay.
I would treat it bad. I would step away from it for about 5 years, but not purposely.
Mm,
I just, for one reason or the other, just stepped away. And then I
right.
would come back 5 years later, do a little more, and it kept going. throughout my whole life until about 4 years ago. I think because I was in Germany and I couldn't speak the language, and I had to rely on myself, and so it started coming back again when I was in Germany, and then I didn't realize that, hey, this is you, man. This is what you were really. This is your gift at birth. Go
Yeah.
ahead and
Mm.
and
What took you to
enjoy
Germany?
it.
Yeah,
And that's
what took you to Germany initially?
my brother had a girlfriend. He was 55 years old.
Mm.
Oh, brother, this is the love of my life. I've been waiting for this woman all my life. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Uh, and I knew that he go over there for himself to go get this woman. You understand what I mean? So I said, well, I'm gonna make it happen, Fab. I paid for his ticket. We went. Not he doesn't fall out and get stiff, but he looks like he loses his mind, and I
Oh,
didn't want that to happen to him on the airport and not have
okay.
anyone around. I took him over there and was only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and wound up staying almost 8 years.
Oh, wow, wow. And how was that
Yeah,
living over in Germany? Yeah, how was that living over in
yeah.
Germany?
I lived over there. It was beautiful.
Mm,
It
okay.
was beautiful.
Oh,
It
okay.
was even with the difficulty in the language, it was beautiful. They treated me as a person.
Okay.
They
All right.
treated me as a person, which was the first time that I ever felt that feeling
Mm,
of no color issues, but if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. That's how they treat you. If you're a nice person, you're a nice person. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. And just to have that type of interaction with whites was new for me. But it felt good though. It felt good to be taken as a person instead of all the other BS that comes along with you know, the color of your skin sometimes.
okay. And I was going to say, what brought you to Atlanta from Germany after Germany?
Just when I was in Atlanta, I got word that when I was in Germany, I got word that my sister was ill,
Mm,
and she was in Germany. She was in Atlanta, so I came to Atlanta. I came back to America, and I came to see her.
okay. And
Well, she didn't
how is she doing?
pass.
Oh, my condolences. Sorry about that. Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things, and I'm still dealing with it, but life goes on.
Okay. Well, I know one thing, as I mentioned earlier, about the artistry of Philadelphia. I mean, whenever I travel to Philadelphia, whether I go through New York or some of the other places, the first thing I do when I get to Philly is look at the walls, because the city arts in Philadelphia, the murals, the sculptures, the statues, I think it's one of the most innovative art cities around. Was that an influence for you?
Oh man, without a doubt, brother.
Yeah.
You have no idea, growing up seeing that every day, whether it was just people tagging or writing, you know
Mm.
what I mean? Just, because graffiti has a different kind of signature. Just
Okay.
with their writing, that their word letters are so different. But so if anyone just wrote their name, it could be stylish because of the way that the lettering is formed.
Yeah.
So if you imagine just seeing that every day, and you've been to Philly, and I have proclaimed Philly the king of murals in the whole world. The city. I
Absolutely.
just think that we have the most murals anywhere. You know,
Well, I when I
and we love doing that. So
right.
I grew up.
Okay, now yeah, I was about to say. I know whenever I go there, I always like to look at the Dr. J mural, the Wilt Chamberlain, Patti LaBelle. I mean, even the Rocky statue, as fictional as it is from a movie, is still one of the iconic images. And then, of course, the other artistic side, Philly is just got such a deep history with the music. You want to speak to how that influenced you?
Uh, well, I go to work. I work part time because I'm kind of haven't decided what I really want to do with my art yet. I'm really, having problems with that, whether I want to sell all my art. So in order to support my stuff, I can still go to work. Now, when I'm at work, I play my music. Okay. Philly has this radio station called WDAS.
Mm,
Every Sunday, since I was a little child, they would play oldies. And I'm
mm,
talking oldies from uh, the whole Motown sound and before.
right,
Okay. Now I'm a baby and
right.
they've been playing this. I can play this music tonight because it's only on Sunday. They only do it at Sunday. I can
Okay.
play this music tonight and still hear Smokey Robinson,
Oh man,
old school Stevie Wonder, Hey type of music.
no doubt.
So everything about me, my art is Philly. You understand the environment. I may
Mm,
not live there anymore,
right.
but I'm Philly all. I'm Philly all day.
Well, I'm a big fan of Gamble and Huff. Of course, TSOP, the Sounds of Philadelphia,
Yeah,
OJ's, Teddy Pendergrass, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, even up to contemporary times with Boys the Men, Jill Scott Kendrick, Jasmine Sullivan, The Roots. So, Philly has that long tradition, man. And that's why I wanted to ask on a musical side. And sometimes artists, they use music to create as well. Do you do that?
I'm listening to music right now. Actually, I'm listening to NPR. I don't know who that is. So
Okay.
music is always on with me. It's always. A lot of times I paint the Gil Scott Heron. A lot of times, or
Okay.
anything. But it's always, especially, it's on when I paint. Always, continuously.
Okay. Well, I
So
have a first generation comrade named Bilal Soon Ali, member of the Harlem chapter of the Black Panther Party. He actually played with Gil Scott Heron as a saxophonist.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah, I don't
man.
know. Yeah, yeah, definitely look
I'm
up brother Bilal Soon Ali. He's with the Jamil Alameen Defense Committee, and but again, he has a long history in music, and he got a chance to on many occasions to play with Gil Scott Heron.
and I know about Jamil, and I hope everything works out for him.
Oh,
You know.
definitely, definitely, definitely. Now, tell us what, in terms of describe your style of art because it's very unique. I know it's colorful. I mean, my wife and I walked into the show you had at Zanara's, and everything just seemed to just burst in terms of colors and describe your style in terms of art.
First of all, that's a hell of a compliment because
Absolutely.
I start everything off with color.
Mm,
Color to me, why paint if you don't want to use color?
right.
And I will use all kind of color. Paint, I don't care. You understand? And that also goes back to the graffiti influence because
Right.
people put some of the strangest. I had lived in the Puerto Rican neighborhood before, around Fifth and Girard. Anybody know that in Philly? That's called Little Puerto Rico. Okay,
Okay.
they will drive around with a black and purple car. So
Mm,
colors, you see, colors just everywhere. So I was not afraid to use color.
right.
So I hope that people see my work, that the colors speak first, because I
Okay.
think that is the difference between painters and artists, and it's the colors. So I want everyone to see my colors, and hopefully they can feel me through my colors.
Okay.
And my style is just let it go, man.
Okay.
Let
All
it
right.
go.
Wow, wow. And tell us about the recent exhibit. I should say your recent show during the midst of this pandemic that you had. I think you had it at Zanara's as well.
It was a closing. It was a closing, and I put over a few more pieces. It was also, the video that I sent you. That was
Yes.
it, the closing, and, and uh, was actually my first experience showing my work.
Oh wow.
And the women at Zanai took they took my virginity. The women at Zanai, and
Hey.
and they were very nice and caring, and I
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
that a lot.
Love the ladies at
Yeah.
over there, and is that the place just across from the slutty vegan place that everyone goes to?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
I'm
all
not.
right.
I wish I had the address in front of me. I would, I would say it out. But
Well,
if
spell
you're ever in
Zanara
the
for
area
us. Yeah, yeah, spell
on
it out for
Ralph
us.
David Abernathy, right
Mm-hmm.
across from Slutty Vegan, it's called Zanah H.
Okay,
ZINAH.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
wonderful people. Any artists out there who wants to be shown or have something to say, whether you're first time or you're established. If you go over there and you want a real nice environment and feel like people are trying to help you and not just passing your shit along, call them,
okay, all
and
right,
I'm sure they'll treat you wonderful, wonderful.
okay, all right.
I
And
love my city and its art.
oh, absolutely, right on, right on. And I was going to also ask, what future plans do you have in terms of exhibitions, selling your art? Because it is tremendous. What future plans do you have going on in the very near future?
I have something work 3 shows that I'm working on. I can't speak on them because nothing is concrete.
Okay.
But one is with Brian. Is that the place where you did the Panther? One of them is at the place where you did the Panther exhibition
Okay. Yeah, I think you.
with the photos.
Oh yeah, yeah. Southwest Art Center.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Southwest Art Center.
Southwest. I'll just Southwest. That's
Okay.
all I'll say. No more than that. Anyway,
Yeah.
the plan is what I'm working on, and then I have another one that I'm working on also. When it comes to selling, I don't know, bro. I'm so confused about that. You know,
Okay.
uh, right now these are my children.
Right.
These are my creations, and they're very hard to let go of.
I understand that.
I would rather give them away. You
Wow.
understand? That's why I tried to give it to you. I want to give them. I can. It's easier for me to give away than to sell.
Well, I tell you, brother.
And I know eventually I may have to come to that point, but I'm not at that.
Okay, all right. Well, tell me, is there a way to maybe look at your art on a your Facebook page? I mean, how can people look at some of your art? Well, first, let's backtrack. Let's go back to the video that the brother from the film company, Brother Brown, tell us about the video montage that he put together for you.
Yeah, it was. He did that last week. It was at the closing reception. Franklin Brown did it for me. Another cat from Philly.
Yes.
Um, I believe his name is Artistic Films. You should get in touch with him. He's pretty good. Also, his prices are reasonable, and
Okay.
he did a wonderful job for me. He made me look better than I am.
Oh, brother, I'm telling you, you already a masterpiece, brother. So that wouldn't be hard. How can people follow you? Well, first of all, how can people contact you to get more information on acquiring your art or just looking into speaking with you?
Right now, the only way they can do it is that big sign, black sign I have in the back of my head.
Yes.
You see it
Yeah, I see it.
on IG?
Okay.
Yeah, that's where they can get me right now. Any contact, I'm working on my website, and I'm also working on a YouTube channel, IG, and everything will be posted on IG. And then you can find out any more information about me or upcoming shows or anything like that from there.
And do you have any email
May I
address?
say one thing?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Getting back to Philly and art,
Mm.
I am not a graffiti artist. And I know many of graffiti artists will tell you that I'm not a graffiti artist. However, I'm heavily influenced by them. You know, I'm heavily influenced by graffiti artists with the wildness, the freeness, and the whole man, fuck you attitude. You know?
Right. Is it the vibrancy
So
that's
I'm heavily influenced. Say that.
is it the vibrancy that many of the hip hop, I should say, muralists or hip hop artists have that because I know they're really into the colors and that seems to have rubbed off on you as well because you have a very vibrant art style.
Well, once again, thank you again. Um, I really don't know, man. I just do it, and whatever comes out comes out. It's just I'm blessed, and and I thank God that people enjoy it.
Okay.
That's
And
that's that's the only way. They get me to talking about how, why, and all that.
right.
It's just I'm just a vessel,
Okay. And
you know.
I want to
I'm a vessel.
I want to also ask about your relationship with Brother Brian because I have a relationship with him as well, and you guys seem to have a really close relationship. What has Brian meant to your art standing here in Atlanta as it definitely grows?
And is the man.
Mm.
He gave me my opening. He gave me my opening that I was just in my studio doing my thing. All I paint with dim lights, almost no light. I paint by candlelight. So I'm basically in here with the candlelight, doing my thing, being a
Okay.
hermit.
Okay.
But and I was in no hurry to be seen.
Okay.
But Brian gave me my introduction into the art world and more specifically the Atlanta art world. And I
Okay.
can never, that brother know, yo, whatever you need, Brian, I got you, bro.
For, sh-
Anything.
for sure. For sure. He gonna have to take you over to Cuba,
He's a
man,
good
because
dude.
he's
He
been to
from
Cuba.
Cali too.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
East and West can't get together.
Ain't no beef, huh?
I tried to get, I tried to go last week, man. He wouldn't let me go. He said it was already booked. I was like, yo, I'll get under there with the suitcases and with the cargo. Let me go. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was already full and he couldn't fit me in. But I'm going next time. I'm going next
Okay.
time.
I might have to join you
I'm
guys, brother.
interested in people.
Yeah. And do you have any
Oh,
kind of
please
email?
do.
Oh,
Please do the more the
uh-huh.
merrier.
Yeah. Yeah, I can dig that. Do you have an email address that people could reach out to you as well, or no?
My email address. The Art of Ghost Studios
Okay.
77s.com. So it's the Art of Ghost Studios 7777777.com.
Okay, sounds good, brother. And like I said, I'm gonna have to definitely make sure I share that with all
Yeah.
the platforms, and we definitely want people to experience your art and have it for
Well,
themselves, man.
can I say something real quick?
Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
appreciate you and your show. And I appreciate the you're a friend of mine. You and I are friends on IG. And
Yeah,
in Atlanta, when all these Panthers got together and and staged this whatever, the first thing you said was look like they straight out of central casting. And I was like, Come on, man. You know. And it came out to be that they were actors. But I guess that's only something that a
Well, they say.
I was like, wow, he hit it right on the.
Well, they say if it looked like it does.
I've been following.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. But I've been following the Panthers since forever, man. You know, you and I had to talk about this one time. I think about, you know, I used to use the name Buddha Samurai.
Yes, Flores
I don't know
Forbes.
if I ever told you
Yeah,
before.
you did tell me. We had a conversation
Yeah,
about that. Yeah. Flores Forbes talked about that in his book.
like, yeah. I read his book. And I think it was A Good Day to Die or something. I can't remember the name, the title of it, but I
Yeah.
believe it was A Good
Well, it's come die with me.
Day to Die. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful book, by the way.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
I
definitely.
read that. And I had Soul on Ice, where somebody stole.
Oh wow.
No good. Stole my book. No good. You know what? You know. So I'm a radical at heart. I
Oh yeah.
like, you know.
Well, we all revolutionaries, brother. You know, when we were born. I mean, we had the head was at the top, the feet were at the bottom, but the act of revolution brought us to the world, and of course, blood had to pass. So we born revolutionaries.
But with that said, I thank you, and the community thanks you all.
Well, thank you so much,
All
brother.
right.
And again, I want to definitely commend you on everything you have going on, and we definitely look forward to seeing some of your work, brother. And thank you for appearing on the Vanguard show, brother.
Problem. Anytime. Anytime. And that offer for a painting is still available for you and your wife.
Okay, let me make sure I holler at Kathy, because again, you know, we men got to realize who the true boss is sometimes. Hey, well, brother, again, it's been a pleasure, man, and I'll definitely catch you out, check you out, and I'll be posting on all the
I
Vanguard show.
understand, bro. I
Yeah,
understand completely, but
yeah. Okay, brother. Well, look, you have a good one. I'll
thank
talk to you soon.
you.
Okay, all right, brother. Take care.